Hello, how are you? I warmly welcome you to your Purple Feather Tarot community. I truly hope that you're feeling very well in this moment, and I also hope that, in this tarot reading, you'll find those answers from the universe that you've been searching for. Today, we're going to go directly into your reading, so let's take a deep breath, connect with your tarot deck, and, as always, begin. We are always going to be observing your energy, the energy of this person who is thinking about you, and we are also going to reveal the blessings that are coming into your life. So, as we connect with your energy, let's begin. You have important cards in your tarot: the Five of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and finally, the Four of Cups. There are burdens that you have been carrying for a very long time. I don't know if it's about lies, or if, at this moment, you're dealing with people who are too mediocre, or maybe there are people who simply refuse to take responsibility. Right now, you appear with the card of the Ten of Wands, and I feel that you don't deserve all these burdens you've been carrying, and suddenly you're going to release them. You've been extremely persistent, but the problem is that other people are taking advantage of your kindness. Your reading shows that this person is finally going to walk out of your life, a person who lies to you, most likely someone under the sign of Aquarius, or perhaps someone who is a Gemini. You've been enduring these situations for a very long time, but now something very important is going to happen. It's as if divine justice is stepping in, and the universe is finally going to allow you to break free from all these chains and all these problems that you've had in your life. So let's clarify what this energy is about, because I feel a very strong energy of liberation. I feel the universe is going to help you, but it is you who must make the decision. So let's see what this energy is all about. Your reading is going to be quite intense, because today we are going to reveal many secrets. So let's see what all of this means. You also have the card of the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is the first step you take toward your freedom. It is the first step you take toward your own happiness, after having endured many offenses. Let's see what comes after this card. You have the card of Divine Justice, exactly what the universe was telling you. Through divine justice, the universe is going to begin restoring the order of your life. There were people who abused you, people who stole your time, your love, or your energy, but here it clearly says that heaven sees absolutely everything, and the things others took away from you, now the universe will return them to you 100% multiplied. You also have the card of the Five of Cups. Sometimes it's hard to let go. The Five of Cups can represent that attachment to energies or people from your past, but I feel that slowly, or in some cases even quickly, you're going to start seeing reality exactly as it is. Because I feel that there were people who were dimming your light. Your light had dimmed, or in some cases, it was on the verge of going out. But here, a new possibility is born. Here, hope is reborn. Regardless of the fact that right now you're trying to transform your life and it feels hard, or maybe you feel like giving up, the universe is recommending that you please do not give up. And in fact, the universe is telling you to become aware of the signs or the synchronicities that are right in front of you, and maybe, you haven't been seeing them. Let's take a look at what this is about. What signs is the universe showing you? You have the Knight of Cups. Okay, in this case, we are talking about your sign being a new person coming into your life, someone who wants to open your heart wide, yes, to enter and stay in your heart forever. Obviously, this person cannot come in unless you allow them. Here it tells me that someone is waiting for you. I don't know how long they've been waiting, possibly 1 month, possibly 1 year, maybe even longer. But you know who this person is, you know their first name and their last name, and most of all, this resonates with you if it's someone under the sign of Cancer or Pisces. You also have the Three of Wands. Okay, look, the Three of Wands is not necessarily an energy of love, and the reason why maybe you're not open to love right now is that, at this moment, your eyes are focused on something different. Maybe you're going to leave love behind, maybe you're going to focus entirely on your own projects, and here there will be nothing and no one who can stop you. This message is quite particular, but I feel that sometimes it means not even love will be able to stop you, because someone is looking for you, and you say, no, I'm not interested, because my eyes are fixed on something more important than love to me right now. So, let's look at the answers. I feel the Three of Wands could be related to a mission, a personal project, or a new job. Possibly, you are very excited about an idea, a plan, moving to another country, achieving monetization, or creating your own business. Here, you are turning your back on something or someone in order to transform your reality. So let's look a bit further, because things are starting to heat up. Your reading tells me that, after all, the Three of Wands is a fire card, so it says that things are going to get quite intense. Let's see why this is happening. The Eight of Cups tells me that looking back is not an option. When you have the energy of the Eight of Cups, you are walking away, but the kind of distance that this card speaks of is a final one, 100% final from your heart. No matter how much someone apologizes, no matter how much they beg, no matter how much they ask for forgiveness, here you are already completely dissatisfied, and I feel you are completely disconnected, either from the emotions you once had for someone or from the relationship you had with that person. I feel that the Eight of Cups represents that when you give absolutely everything, but when you walk away for good. So I feel that this is related to love. You are walking away from someone who is not worth it, someone who brings nothing good to your life, and now you are looking for. Let's look at the answers that the universe is willing to offer you. Okay, the Ace of Cups. Look, whenever we ask what comes next, the universe tells you that what comes next is love. Very well then, I feel that regardless of the fact that you have your priorities very clear in this moment, and regardless of whether those priorities are focused on your personal development or your spiritual growth, here love will always be the answer. So, for some people, this may apply to you. You are going to establish an independent path, but someone is going to follow you, or someone is going to chase after you. I feel it's a new person, not someone from the past, and this person may actually win your heart. Very well, so maybe you're saying to me, no, even if the universe is sending me this person, I don't want it. Then, the Ace of Cups represents your self-love. You are choosing yourself, irreversibly, undeniably. And this is not about being egotistical, it's not about being selfish or anything like that. It doesn't mean you're not going to care about others. What it means is that you are finally going to put yourself first, because you had been neglecting your own emotions, and you ended up either lost or deeply hurt. Now, you are reconciling with yourself, now you are establishing peace in your heart, and I feel the possibilities will become 100% infinite when you are at peace with yourself. So let's take a closer look. I feel like your reading keeps insisting, love, love, love. Love for yourself, love for the universe, love for your family, love for life. In short, many ways of experiencing this Ace of Cups energy are going to come your way. So you may be a privileged person, because you're going to be experiencing love in multiple aspects of your life, with your special person, with yourself, with your family, and a deep love for the universe. In short, when you have the energy of the Ace of Cups at 100%, it's like your heart is overflowing with happiness, your heart is overflowing with joy. So let's keep unfolding this reading. I feel something good, something positive is coming your way. You have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of focus, a card of discipline. Maybe you're distancing yourself from someone, or simply setting distractions aside. This card represents the fact that nowadays, in modern life, it's very difficult to stay focused, because there are too many distractions, people calling you, phone calls, messages, notifications, your messaging apps, your email, and of course, social media, where you could spend hours and hours watching content that may be entertaining, but in the long run, is not productive. This card is always telling you that if you want to be a successful person, if you want to be a glorious person full of victories, you need to stop consuming content, and you need to start creating content. And for that, you need to distance yourself and create your own spaces of inspiration. You need to remove from your workspace anything that could distract you. So the Eight of Pentacles could mean that you're going to be working on your own business, or even as an employee, you're going to be 100% dedicated. Because this card, deep down, represents that you have a purpose, and when you have a purpose, you wake up every day ready to create, whether for yourself or for your job, because you know exactly what you're working for. You want to save money, maybe to leave the country, maybe to buy a house, maybe to treat yourself to some well-deserved pleasures. So I feel the Eight of Pentacles represents all of these forms of monetization that are coming into your life, thanks to your work, thanks to honest and dignified work, and above all, thanks to a focused effort. We continue with your reading. You also have the card of the Seven of Pentacles. Look, this card of the Seven of Pentacles means that maybe you're feeling a little bored with your job, you want change. This card doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to change jobs or quit because something doesn't please you. It simply means that sometimes small changes can produce great results. I don't know, since there are plants appearing here, I feel that some people need to redecorate their desk. You may need to rearrange your workspace, or the order of your things, or how your desk is organized, maybe even change your chair if it's uncomfortable. I don't know, take a look around you right now, and there's probably something you can change, like adding a plant or something similar, to bring in a bit of inspiration. So again, the message is that small changes can produce big results, especially in terms of your inspiration and your sense of satisfaction. You have the King of Wands. The King of Wands, someone is looking for you, someone is searching for you and is going to find you. Very well, it tells me that Aries is looking for you, Sagittarius is looking for you, or I'm also being told to mention the letters I, A, and N. However, I also feel that the King of Wands can mean that someone is looking for you to make you an offer. The King of Wands is someone who has the opportunity or the power to make decisions. Maybe in the past you had a job interview, but you didn't speak with the boss, instead, you interviewed with someone at a slightly lower rank, someone who didn't have the authority to hire you. But this person, the King of Wands, could be a boss, a coordinator, a manager who saw your resume, who reviewed your professional background, and said, "This is the person I've been looking for." So someone with a lot of power is going to have influence to facilitate something you want to manifest in this moment. And with all this Pentacles energy, I feel it's related to your work. Now, this can also refer to someone placing a stamp of approval on an application, perhaps for a loan, a debit card, or a credit card that you recently applied for, and it's going to be approved. Alright, let's continue with your energy. Let's clarify more news, more messages from your tarot. You have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups once again tells me that your heart is going to overflow with happiness. There will be crying, tears of joy, tears of pure happiness, because a surprise is coming, a reunion. You are going to reunite with someone you love. It could be your special person, or it could be a family member you haven't seen in a very long time. The Seven of Cups is that 100% uncontrollable joy you feel when you embrace someone you haven't seen for ages, when you kiss someone you truly long to kiss. So, I don't know what kind of approach is coming into your life, but it tells me this person is very close to you, especially Aquarius, especially Virgo, and I'm also being told Scorpio and Pisces. You also have the Queen of Cups. Someone wants to see you. Someone wants to be near you. Someone wants to take care of you. Right now, you are attracting the energy of a person who loves you, someone who wants to care for you or offer you guidance. The Queen of Cups is the perfect mother. She is someone who, even from a distance, makes you feel her protective energy. Very well, so let's look a bit deeper into what this means, because the Queen of Cups can also symbolize the universe or Mother Nature watching over you and protecting you. You also have the Queen of Swords. Okay, here I feel that someone is protecting you, but you don't even realize it. Because the Queen of Swords represents those psychic attacks, spiritual attacks, that someone is trying to send your way. Someone is trying to harm you, but someone else is preventing it. Someone is speaking badly about you, and someone else is stopping them. It's as if a spiritual attack is triggered, but here you have a cosmic shield that prevents you from being harmed. So I feel this strongly, maybe in your workplace, there's a Queen of Swords person speaking ill of you, and another person is defending you. Very well, yes, you know exactly who this gossipy person is, you know who this person is that spreads rumors. But you also have an ally at your job. You have someone at your workplace who is going to make sure no one speaks badly of you. It tells me this person will protect you, especially Scorpio or also Pisces. You also have the card of the Hierophant. A lot of divine protection, yes, we could be talking about the universe protecting you from any kind of spiritual attack. Let's take a closer look, but I also feel a sense of commitment, or I feel that you are a very intelligent person. You are going to become a teacher, an educator. You're going to be giving classes. The Hierophant always establishes a hierarchy, and in that case, you could be the student, or you could also be the teacher. If you currently need to train or study, the Hierophant represents that person who guides you and shares knowledge with you. However, the Hierophant can also represent that you are going to be the one teaching others, people who know less than you in a specific area of your life. So let's look a little further into what this is about. The Four of Swords tells me through your reading that you need to relax. Lately, you've been very stressed. I feel that these two energies combined, the Hierophant and the Four of Swords, can represent someone who is too psychologically rigid, and psychologically rigid or perfectionist people tend to suffer from emotional tension or even physical tension. Right now, I feel someone might be experiencing high stress levels because they're trying to control something. I sense that, at this moment, someone is shaking their leg constantly, or tensing their muscles, their neck, their shoulders, or maybe even clenching their fist. I don't know if you are this person, and maybe you need to loosen up a bit. You need more sleep, some yoga, breathing exercises, or if you're already completely relaxed and you don't care much about things, like you're flowing more freely, then I feel that someone around you is taking everything way too seriously. This person might need your advice or guidance. You could tell them, hey, relax. Take things more lightly. Not everything has to be so serious, not everything needs to have that much importance. I also feel like this person needs a massage, needs to go to a spa, or even to a therapist, because this may be something that comes from their family. Their family may have caused this person to become overly strict or overly burdened. I feel that, for some reason, I'm seeing a very heavy crown, and that symbolizes someone who is carrying too much weight, trying too hard to keep things in order, and it's giving them serious headaches. So your reading tells me you need to advise someone to relax, to stop being so tense, because this person may even be annoying you at this moment. Well then, that is your reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, revealing all these secrets from the tarot. For now, we're closing your reading, and as always, I invite you, if you enjoy these readings, go ahead and click that like button, and you can also click the subscribe button to this channel. We're wrapping up your video now. I hope you have an excellent day, full of success, full of manifestation, and surely we'll be seeing each other in your next reading.